Our morning almost always starts the same. You open Gmail, then Slack, then your calendar, then your task list. Before you know it, 20 or 30 minutes have disappeared and you still haven't done a single minute of actual work. Instead of making progress, you're spending your morning figuring out what you should be working on. Now imagine if all of that happened automatically. Imagine opening your laptop saying just "Good morning" and having an AI instantly brief you on your entire day. It tells you which emails need your attention, drafts the replies for you, summarizes your overnight Slack messages, shows your meetings, organizes your tasks, highlights the day's biggest news, and even creates new tasks automatically. Everything you need to know before you start working. That's exactly what we're building today. I'll show you how to create your own AI Chief of Staff using Claude and connect it to Gmail, Google Calendar, Slack, and ClickUp. The best part? You can set this up with a free Claude account, and once it's running, it can easily save you 20 to 30 minutes every single morning. Before we jump into the video, I spend a lot of time researching and figuring out these workflows. If you appreciate that, please hit the like button and subscribe for more AI and productivity tips. Let's build it. But at first, let's take a look at the finished product. We are setting up 3 trigger phrases that generate 3 specific outputs. Say good morning, and you'll get a full briefing for the day. This includes a summary of your unread emails, today's calendar, tasks, Slack mentions, the top 3 world news stories, and email reply drafts already written out for you. Say goodnight, and you'll get an end-of-day debrief. It provides a summary of what got done, what's rolling over to tomorrow, and anything to keep an eye on overnight. Say weekly review on a Friday, and you'll get a zoomed-out look at your week, including a summary of your wins, recurring patterns, and what matters most for the following week. Best of all, any task Claude flags gets created directly in ClickUp. I do not need to copy and paste into another tab. Let's build this thing. I have the web version of Claude open in my browser. I'm doing it here because everyone has access to a free Claude account. But you can do the exact same thing in Claude Code or Cowork. Everything works exactly the same. Everything we're building today will live inside a Claude project. Projects are great because they keep your instructions and connectors scoped to a single workspace. In the sidebar, I'll click Projects, then New Project. I'll name this Chief of Staff. You can skip the description. Claude doesn't actually read the name or description anyway, so the real setup happens in the next few steps. Now let's wire up our data sources. First, we'll connect my Gmail and Google Calendar. I'll go to Settings. Then, Connectors. This is Claude's hub for every external tool it can talk to. Gmail and Google Calendar are both in the built-in Connectors directory, making it a simple one-click process. I will connect Gmail first, click Connect, run through the Google login. You'll get an OAuth pop-up asking what Claude can access. Just go ahead and approve it. Now my Gmail is connected. Now Claude can read and reply to my emails. Let's connect Google Calendar the exact same way. All right, we're done. 2 down. Next, I'll connect ClickUp, since that's where I manage all my tasks. Open the connectors list. You can connect any popular task management tool to Claude, like Notion or Todoist. Adding ClickUp is just as easy. Find ClickUp, click Connect, run through the login, then choose your workspace. And that's it. Claude can now read and create tasks directly inside my ClickUp workspace. Our final connector is Slack. The process is mostly the same, but there's a slight wrinkle if you're on a team or enterprise Claude plan. A workspace owner has to enable the Slack connector at the organizational level in the admin settings before individual members can connect it. If you're on a free, pro, or max plan, you can skip that step and connect it yourself directly. I'll click Connect. Log in to Slack. Approve which channels and DMs Claude is allowed to read. Now all 4 connectors are live: Gmail, Calendar, ClickUp, and Slack. Claude can read my emails, calendar, tasks, and messages. Now for the fun part that actually turns this into a chief of staff rather than just 4 connected apps. I'll open project instructions. This is the system prompt that runs in the background of every conversation in this project. I've already written the full prompt. You can find the link to this prompt in the video description. I will just copy it from here. Quick pause. If you're watching this channel, you're clearly someone who wants to actually use AI, not just learn about it. So I put together something that'll save you a lot of time. It's a free pack of more than 150 expert-built prompts and AI skills. It covers strategy, marketing, sales, content, and operations. The link is in the description down below. These aren't generic AI prompts you find on social media. Every single one is built from proven business frameworks and best-selling books. I read through over 60 business books and built these prompts from those ideas. So instead of starting from a blank page, you're essentially starting from decades of business knowledge. If you've ever typed a prompt, got a mediocre answer, and spent an hour fixing it, this is what fixes that problem. It's completely free. Link is in the description down below. Now back to the video. I'm not going to read all of it out loud. That would eat the whole video. But I'll paste it in and walk through what matters. The prompt has 3 trigger blocks: a morning briefing, an end-of-day debrief, and a weekly review. Each block tells Claude exactly which tools to call, in what order, and how to format the output. The bracketed placeholders are the only parts you need to touch. First is the list of key contacts. Add the emails of 3 to 5 people whose messages should never get buried, so the AI knows to be extra careful with them. Next is the news topics. Be specific here. Just saying AI is too broad. Instead, use phrases like LLM releases, AI startup funding, or automation tools. Claude will fetch highly relevant news items. I have added global news, but you can easily narrow it down to your own country or region. Swap out these placeholders with your own details. Then hit save. And the system prompt is now live. Now let's test our new AI Chief of Staff. I'll start a new chat inside this project. Let's type what I'd actually say in real life. Good morning. We'll give it a moment to process. And there it is. Keep in mind, this is some made-up data. I can't obviously show you my real data from my inboxes, but this is what it will look like. Claude is reporting today's top priorities. It has pulled my meetings straight from Google Calendar, surfaced emails waiting on a reply, along with pre-written drafts, flagged Slack mentions I haven't seen yet, and curated a couple of news stories. Before logging new tasks into ClickUp, it asks for confirmation. Getting this briefing took only a couple of minutes. Imagine doing this manually. I'd have to open Gmail and scroll through my inbox, check my calendar, manually log into ClickUp to create new tasks, and finally open Slack to hunt for new messages. Now I just say good morning, and everything is laid out right in front of me. Okay, let's test the other triggers. I will create a new chat. At the end of the day, I say good night. I get a full debrief covering what got done versus this morning's priorities, what's rolling over to tomorrow, and any workflow patterns worth noticing. And on Fridays, I can say weekly review. It zooms out to look at the entire week, sharing recurring trends, things to improve, and so on. And that's the whole system. It's just one Claude project, 4 connectors, and 3 trigger phrases, but it will easily save you 20 to 30 minutes every single morning. I recommend running it daily for about a week before tweaking the system prompt to your liking. Give Claude some time to learn what actually lives in your inbox and your workspace first. The link to the full prompt I used is down in the video description. If you end up building on top of it, drop a comment letting me know what you changed. If you want to go deeper and get even more out of AI for your business, I've got another video you'll love. Check it out right here.